Hi everyone, I'm just about to start my workout for today. I'm having a day, so I just want to get right into this. Let's go ahead and go over the equipment I'm using so that if you want to do the workout right along with me, you know exactly what you'll need. First of all, I am using my jump rope mat. So if you have a jump rope mat or a yoga mat or any kind of exercise mat, go ahead and grab that. If you don't have a mat, a towel will work just fine. And if you are working out on a carpeted floor, you might not even need that. I'm also using a set of 10-pound dumbbells. My dumbbells are 10 pounds a piece. You may need something lighter or heavier. That depends on your strength and on your level of fitness, what you have available to you, and how hard you want to push yourself today. So please make the decision that is best for you. If you don't have dumbbells, then a kettlebell will work great. And if you don't have any exercise equipment whatsoever, that's fine. A household item will work, like a jug of laundry detergent, or your kid's backpack filled with some books or something like that. And if you don't want to add weight, that's fine. You can still do the workout right along with me. You can do the same exercise I'm doing, but without any added weight. And I'll walk you through that when we get there. The only other thing I'm using today is my jump rope. Let me just wait for this plane. So if you have a jump rope and you want to jump rope with me today, go ahead and grab your jump rope. If you don't have a jump rope or you can't jump rope for whatever reason, that's fine. The format is going to be like this. We're starting with 5 exercises. We're going to do the exercises one at a time. I'll do the first exercise for 4 minutes, and then we'll move on to exercise number 2. We're going to spend 4 minutes on each exercise. This is a Tabata-style interval training. So I have my interval timer set for 10-second rest intervals and 20-second work intervals times 8 rounds. So that's 4 minutes. So we're gonna do that for each exercise. So there's 5 exercises in that first part. I'm including this workout on my playlist of 20-minute workouts, and also I'm including it on my playlist of 30-minute workouts, because after we're done with that first 20 minutes, those first 5 exercises that we're doing for 4 minutes a piece, after we're done with that, I'm going to add on another 10 minutes of interval skipping. So if you don't have a jump rope or you don't want to jump rope, you can always just do the first 20 minutes and call it a day. That's why I'm including it on my playlist of 20-minute workouts. But I'm also including it on my playlist of 30-minute workouts because I am adding on that extra 10 minutes of interval skipping, so my workout will be 30 minutes long. If you finish the 20 minutes and you don't have a jump rope, you can either do interval training with me while I'm jumping rope. You can be doing, you can jog in place or do high knees or jumping jacks or mountain climbers or something like that. That's fine. Or you can just substitute with any type of cardio. After the first 20 minutes, you can go on a hike, or you can, go for a jog, or, hop on the treadmill or an exercise bike if you have one. So I'm doing interval skipping. The additional cardio, you can get it done any way you want. Okay, so my workout's gonna be 30 minutes. We're gonna be doing 5 exercises for 4 minutes a piece. That's our first 20 minutes. And if you wanna watch me do it first and then go and do it on your own, again, you're gonna set your timer, either a physical timer like I use or on your phone. You're gonna set your intervals for 10-second rest intervals, 20-second work intervals, and 8 rounds for each exercise. Okay? I think I explained it all more than I intended to, as usual. So let me just demonstrate the first exercise before we begin so that you know what we're starting with. So I'm gonna come down on my mat on my side, all the way down like this. This bottom hand, I'm gonna bring it up and just place it on my shoulder. That's where it's comfortable for me, so that's kind of out of the way. The top hand is gonna go on my mat right in front of my chest like this, with my fingers pointing that way. Okay, so from here, I'm going to press into my palm, and I'm going to engage the muscles here at my tricep and push myself up as far as I can so that this arm is extended all the way, and then controlling the movement, I'm gonna lower myself back down. Okay, that's the first exercise. So push up and lower down. We're going to be switching sides with each interval. So you have 10 seconds to then flip over. This hand goes on the shoulder, top hand goes in front of you like this, and you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we're gonna end up doing a total of 4 intervals on each side. We're gonna alternate sides with each interval, and we're gonna do that for a total of 8 minutes. That's exercise number 1. Okay? And then I'll just walk you through the other exercises in the same way as we go. Yeah, let's just get started. Starting with my 10-second rest interval. Coming down the mat. Okay, 10 seconds to switch sides. So flip over. And now 20 seconds to do as many reps as you can on this side. Okay, we're halfway done. Keep pushing. Okay, just one more interval on each side. Let's keep pushing. Unless I lost count somewhere. I believe this should be our last interval. Just do your best. Remember to control the movement. It's really easy to just let your body kind of, when you're here, to just kind of fall down. That's not the exercise. I know it gets hard as you get fatigued, but from here, you want to control that movement all the way down. Even though we're trying to fit in as many reps as we can, and we're trying to go quickly, you still need to make sure that the movement is under control so that you are getting the intended benefit out of the exercise. Okay, next exercise. Just waiting for the clean. So keep your timer set exactly the way it is for all 5 of these exercises. We're doing each one for 4 minutes apiece before we move on. So this next exercise, I'm gonna start by lifting my hips into a bridge. So press those heels into the mat, lift the hips as high as you can, and make sure that your glutes are nice and tight and engaged, strong, tight core. Now I'm gonna extend one foot straight out in front of me, and I'm just gonna lift the leg. Like that, that's the exercise, okay? So this is gonna be brutal. I know it's only 4 minutes, but 4 minutes, when you're doing high intensity, it's gonna be brutal, so do your best. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna switch legs with each interval, okay? So, when you're ready, we are starting with a 10-second rest interval. I always start with my rest interval so that I don't lose any time off of my work interval. Okay, this 10-second rest interval, we get to actually rest instead of shuffling around, so. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. It's still gonna be brutal. I'm already like, ready for it to be over, and we're only not even halfway through yet. But we'll get it done. Do your best. Rest. And just remember to switch legs with each interval. I'm coming up into my bridge a second or so before the interval starts, just so that once my work interval begins, rest. Once my work interval begins, I'm already in position, and I can immediately start doing my leg lifts. That's your call. It's a little late that time. I'm getting fatigued, but we're more than halfway through. Let's keep pushing. It's funny, the more fatigued I get, that 10 seconds starts to feel like it's just flying by. Of course, the 20-second work interval feels like it's 20 minutes. All right, switching legs and go. I think we're almost done. I think we only have one more interval on each side. So let's push. I know these are brutal, but I think This is our last one. Okay. I know those are so hard. But they're done. All right. Next exercise, we're gonna be back down on the mat. I'm just standing up so that I don't collapse. We're gonna be doing chest lifts. It's a very simple exercise, but I find it very taxing to do for 4 minutes straight. So it's gonna be rough, do your best. I'm gonna start all the way down on my belly with my hands extended out in front of me. And then I'm going to bend my elbows and lift. I'm gonna arch my back, lifting my head up as high as I can. Thinking as though like I'm trying to touch my feet with my head almost. Okay, so lift and lower is 1 rep. Really squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top of the movement, okay? That's it. It's super simple, and the first few reps will be easy, but trust me, by the end of the 4 minutes, you're gonna be crying right along with me. All right, 4 minutes of chest lifts. That's our 10-second rest interval. So here we go. That's 1 minute down, 3 to go. I'm already feeling like I can't do anymore, but we're gonna push. It's just 20 seconds at a time. Just do your best. All right, we are more than halfway through. Let's keep pushing. I lost track, but we have like either 2 or 3 intervals to go. So let's keep pushing, okay? We got this. I know it's hard. That's the point. I think this might be the last interval, but if it's not, I think we only have 1 more after this. So let's push. That last interval, I didn't push myself as hard as I could have. I knew I was towards the end of the interval and I just gave in to the temptation. It's 4 minutes, we did it. That second to last interval, I should have pushed harder. I knew I was towards the end of the interval and I was just so tired. I went to pause just for a second and then I was anticipating the beep because like I said, I knew I was nearing the end of the interval and I should have just pushed through. It's okay. We got it done. All right, 2 more exercises like this, okay? I know this format is really tough. We have just 2 exercises to go. The next one is going to be 1 arm press-ups. So 1 arm means that we're again going to alternate which arm we're using for each interval. So we're going to end up doing a total of 4 intervals on each side, alternating sides. Okay? But with each work interval, we'll stay on the same arm. So I'm going to come down onto my belly on my mat with my feet on either side of the mat. And I will take the rest while this plane goes over, so I don't have to talk over the plane. Okay, I think you can hear me now. So I have my hands right by my armpits like this, right next to my chest. I'm going to take one hand and place it on my hip or my back. I like it right here, like kind of on the lower back or like on my booty cheek kind of. And with this other hand, I'm going to press into the mat, lifting my chest, very similar to what we did in the last exercise. From here, I'm going to lift my hips and press back, lifting my hips straight up. So straight legs, straight back. And then I'm gonna reverse the movement. So I'm gonna bring the hips down, and then I'm gonna bend the elbow, lower my chest down so that I'm back on the mat. Staying on that same arm for the entire interval. So press up, straighten the arm, and now lift the hips, and reverse the movement. Lower the hips, and lower the upper body, okay? That's a 1 arm press up. We're gonna be doing that for 4 minutes, alternating arms with each work interval, okay? So starting with my 10-second rest interval, so I can get in position. So, come down on the mat. Doesn't matter which arm you start on as long as you alternate with each work interval. Here we go. Okay, so now switch the hands. I'm gonna press with this hand into the mat. Same exercise. Here we go. I know these are brutal, we're halfway done. All right, just one more set on each side, guys. Do your best. Here we go. All right, this is it. Let's push. I'm not counting that last rep when I write down my scores, but I just wanted to get at least 4 reps done in that interval, and I didn't. I only did 3, so just wanted to do the 4th one anyway. All right. So we're almost done with our 20 minutes of Tabata training. We have just one exercise left. I don't know how I'm going to do 10 minutes of jump rope after this, I'll be honest with you, but I'm gonna do my best. It is hot out here and my legs are jelly, and they're about to be jellier after this next exercise. I'm doing 1 leg deadlifts, very simple exercise. And again, I'm staying on 1 leg for each work interval. So we'll switch legs with each 20-second work interval. I'm using a set of 10-pound dumbbells. Again, you can use a sandbag or something similar, like a homemade sandbag, a duffel bag filled with rice or beans or something like that. You can use a kettlebell or a medicine ball if you've got one. You can use a household item, like a jug of laundry detergent. Any type of weight will work. And if you don't want to add weight, that's fine. You can do deadlifts without any added weight. We're doing 1 leg deadlift, so start on 1 foot. Take a second to find your balance on this side. Think like you're a tree and you have roots growing out of the bottom of your foot and into the ground, rooting you strongly into the ground. So press that foot down into the ground, find your balance, and then shoulders are going to be back and down, chest is lifted high. Nice, strong, tight, engaged core, straight back. Bending that standing leg as much as you need to. You're going to hinge at the hips, bend down as low as you can, and touch the floor if you can. Then pressing that heel of your standing leg into the ground, tightening all those muscles in your standing leg from your feet all the way up to your leg, to your glutes, reversing the movement and stand, okay? So that's a deadlift with no added weight, all right? So you're just gonna do this. You're just gonna bend down and up. Try not to tap that foot down. Try to focus on maintaining your balance, but obviously, if you need to check your balance, you check your balance. I'll be doing the same thing, but holding on to my dumbbells. So I'm just gonna have them in front of me like this. So again, I'll show you on the other leg this time. Find your balance on that standing leg and just bending down and back up. All right, that's the exercise. It's gonna be brutal, like these all have been, but it's only 4 minutes, all right? It's only 4 minutes, so let's get this done, and then if you wanna tack on some additional cardio with me, you can grab a jump rope if you have one. Remember, any style cardio is fine, but it's optional. If you're doing a 20-minute workout, you only have 4 minutes left. That's our 10-second rest interval. So if you're using weights, grab your weights, find your balance, mind your form, and here we go. Switching legs. It's our first minute done already. 3 more to go. Switch legs. Other leg. If you started out holding weights, but it's getting too hard or they're starting to feel too heavy, you can drop them at any time and just do the body weight version that I showed you before we started this exercise. But we only have 1 more interval on each side. So if you can, safely continue holding onto the weights. We're almost done. That was a little frustrating because I had the strength to do 1 more rep, but I lost my balance. It's okay. exercise like that where you can easily lose your balance. I know it can be frustrating sometimes, and you're allowed to be frustrated. The goal is not to lose your balance and wobble all over and stumble around. So when you are falling short of your goal by losing your balance and wobbling and stumbling, of course you're allowed to be frustrated, but try to remember that the whole time you're wobbling and fighting to get that balance back, it's actually really great core work. So hopefully that helps to reframe it in that way, but you're causing all those little stabilizer muscles all throughout your core to be firing like crazy as you fight to maintain that balance or to regain your balance. So do your best to embrace that. But yeah, you want to try to keep your balance so you get the most out of the deadlifts. But just remember that if you're wobbling and stumbling and losing your balance, it's okay. Just do your best and know that you're still getting some great core work done. So it's all good. So that was our 20 minutes of Tabata training. If that's enough for you today, you don't want to add on cardio, you don't have a jump rope, you don't want to jump rope, whatever it is, you only have 20 minutes today, then you can be done. That's fine. That's why I have included this playlist, or this workout on my playlist of 20-minute workouts. So if you're done, I'll do a bonus burpee with you now, if I can. Everything is jelly. Whew. So now go towel off, hydrate, stretch, shower, and you're done for the day. If you want to stick around with me, I'm going to add on 10 minutes of cardio with my jump rope. So I have my jump rope mat ready to go. I am going to keep my timer set for 10-second rest intervals and 20-second work intervals. But I am going to increase this from 8 rounds to 20 rounds to get my 10 minutes. Okay. Same thing with the jump rope, you guys. I suck at jump rope. I anticipate, especially today because it's a little later in the day and it's hot and you can see the sun creeping ever closer to me. It's sticky, I'm sweaty, I'm tired, I haven't eaten, all the things. I know it's gonna be really hard for me to get my feet up and not trip over my jump rope. So I anticipate a lot of tripping on my jump rope. I'm just going to do my best to not let it get to me. Yes, it will be frustrating. So I'm going to allow myself to feel frustrated because that's allowed, that's natural. I don't need to get down on myself for getting frustrated that I'm not doing what I'm intending to do the way I want to do it. But I'm going to do my best to just let it go, focus on moving forward. So when I trip, not if I trip, but when I trip, just gonna take a breath, try to get my focus back and get back into it, okay? So just do your best. That's all you can do. And do your best not to beat yourself up over getting frustrated if you're tripping a lot like I am. Hopefully you're a lot better at jump rope than I am and you'll breeze through this easily. 10-second rest intervals, 20-second work intervals, 20 rounds. This is our 10 minutes of skipping. So we always start with our rest interval so that we have a second to get in position, get ready. And now here we go, let's skip. Hopefully we'll skip and not rip. I have a feeling I'll be doing both. It's okay. Just gonna do my best. I was just about to brag that I made it through my first interval without tripping. And as soon as I had that thought, I tripped. It's okay. All right, that's 1 minute down, 9 to go. jump rope straight through can be pretty tedious. I find that music helps a lot, but I can't put on music for myself while I'm jumping rope because of the copyright on the music, so I have to do this with no music, but it is quite tedious. So if you want to play music for yourself while you do this last 10 minutes, or now last 8 minutes, I recommend that. It'll make it far more enjoyable and far less tedious. How many intervals we've done, but I believe we're just about at the halfway point. Maybe after this interval, I'll take a quick peek at my timer. I think we're just about halfway there, so it's not too bad as I trip. We're exactly halfway there. So just 5 more minutes. Four more minutes. We got this. Let's keep pushing. One down, 3 to go. It's just 20 seconds at a time. We're almost done. Here we go. I may have miscounted, but I believe this is our final minute, okay? Let's push. This is it. Last interval, we made it. Just 20 seconds left. Let's push. Here we go. That's it. That's our 10 minutes of jump rope. That's my 30-minute workout. Now, if you follow my workouts regularly, you know that no workout of mine is ever complete until we have done a bonus burpee, so we have 1 rep left. But before I do my bonus burpee, when I do a workout that includes jump rope, in addition to my bonus burpee, I also like to do a bonus set of 100 skips. Meaning 100 revolutions of the rope. So any variation of jump rope you're doing or you want to do is fine. You can jump with your feet together. You can jog in place like I do. You can do high knees. You can do side to side jumps, twist jumps, jump rope jacks, double unders, whatever you want to do. But if you want to join me for this little bonus set of skips, you're just going to count to 100 revolutions of the rope. Here we go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and that's 100. Okay, so that's my little bonus set of jump rope. And now I have just 1 rep left. I'm gonna do my bonus burpee, and then the workout is officially complete. Last rep of the day, here we go. All right, now the workout is officially complete. Before I wrap things up, let me give you today's super top secret code phrase of the day. It is, I feel God in this Chili's tonight. So if you are still watching this video, I would like you to please do me a favor. I would like you to leave me a comment that says, I feel God in this Chili's tonight. And that way I'll know that someone has watched the entire video. I put so much work out into these videos, but I always wondered if there was anyone who watches the whole thing, so I started inserting these little secret code phrases, and I found out, yes, there are people who watch the whole thing. So if you want me to know that you're one of those people, leave me a comment that says, I feel God in this Chili's tonight. And that's it. I'll go ahead and wrap it up. I thought this was a great workout. It challenged me a lot, especially out here in this heat, and especially, like I said, with the day I'm having. I haven't eaten. It's hot. I'm stressed out. So I felt like I worked really hard today. I felt like I could have tightened it up a little bit. Maybe on another day I could do a little better, but I still feel like I got a great workout. So if you did this with me today, first of all, thank you so much. I appreciate everyone who's been working out with me. I appreciate you so much. There's not even words. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you did this workout with me today, I appreciate it. Please let me know what you thought of it and how you did. As always, if anything is unclear, if you need anything explained, if you need to see modifications or substitutions, if you're a beginner or you don't have the equipment I'm using, please just ask. It's very important to me that the workouts are accessible to anyone and everyone who wants to do them. So I'm always more than happy to facilitate that in any way I can. So just ask me if you have questions or if you need help with modifications or substitutions. That is it for today, and I will see you all next time. Bye.